Hi, I'm Nate, and this is May the 4th. I'm going to be looking at some stats from Star Wars. Let's go! If you watch through this whole video, I'll be sharing some facts about Star Wars that you may not know. 3PO shares some interesting stats while he's talking in The Empire Strikes Back. This movie was a pivotal point in the Star Wars saga and broke many blockbuster precedents at that time. No, it's not just because it has our favorite furry creatures in it.
R2 says the chances of survival are 725 to 1.
Okay, so 3PO brings up odds here. Odds are tricky in stats because they can be interpreted differently.
Never tell me the odds.
There are odds for and odds against, just like how you can look at the glass half empty or half full. Statisticians often like to look at the glass half empty, or odds against, in this situation. That's why it's so hard for us to make friends, because we always look at the negatives. I'm assuming 3PO used the common terminology here, which is that out of 726 people who walk into the Hoth blizzard, only one person will live to tell the tale. The only blizzard I can compare that to on Earth is the 1972 Iran blizzard. And yes, I did just find that blizzard by looking up deadliest blizzard on Google. This blizzard claimed more than 4,000 lives and lasted over 7 days. That's crazy. Just imagine how many snowballs you could make in that blizzard.
Okay, let's start making as many snowballs as you can.
Going off that stat alone, it seems reasonable that Luke would actually have a worse survival rate than what 3PO said. But another case to take into consideration is the northern Eskimos. These Eskimos live in months of winter blizzard conditions, but are able to survive because they have the proper equipment and the proper training to get through it. I would hope Luke would have some sort of proper training from the rebels, if he's going to be posted on scouting duty of all things. If they didn't give Luke this training, the rebels are just a bunch of jerks. So I think 3PO is about right with these odds. 725 to 1 seems reasonable for Luke to survive the blizzard. Speaking of being just about right, do you know that Star Wars has one of the most misquoted lines in cinema history? Luke, I am your father, is actually not what the line says that Darth Vader gave to Luke. Check this out.
No, I am your father.
People think it starts with Luke because of the Mandela effect. This effect, named after the South African Nelson Mandela, is an effect where multiple people share the same false memory, just like how multiple people share the same misquoted movie line.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
The odds for this are probably more favorable in real life, but maybe the Star Wars actuaries know something we don't know. Actuaries use life tables to determine the life expectancy of their policyholders. This helps them set accurate rates for each individual policyholder. It also helps them boost your insurance rates if you're a smoker or you're more prone to risky behavior. If you know any actuaries, share this video with them. I'd like to see a life insurance policy given to stormtroopers that also includes being hit by asteroids in an asteroid field. Or, if you want me to make that life insurance policy video on YouTube, like and subscribe right now. If this video gets enough likes, I'll make another video where I run through how I create a life insurance policy for stormtroopers. In real life, asteroids are far apart and don't really pose any danger to small spacecraft. The odds should be about closer to 1 to 1 instead of 3,720 to 1. Of course, we're talking about stormtroopers here, so they could be more prone to dying than anyone else.
Put all power in the front shield.
You're gonna attack them?
Sir, the odds of surviving a direct assault on an Imperial Star Destroyer...
Shut up!
This one is hard to say because of so many unknowns. Just let 3PO finish his sentence. From what we see in the Star Wars saga up to this point, Imperial Star Destroyers have only had one scene where they've been actually able to destroy something. In Rogue One, at the very end, we see what this Empire is capable of in their military. But what the movies show provides very little context of what's the Star Wars reality for Imperial Star Destroyers. So we won't actually know the true statistic unless 3PO finishes his sentence. On the topic of being unsure, did you know Harrison Ford never planned on filming the third movie in the trilogy? After the failure of Star Wars The Holiday Special, Harrison Ford didn't want to be attached to the dying franchise and never signed on for the third movie in the trilogy. Who could blame him? The first half hour of the Holiday Special was just Wookiee grunts. Unsure of Harrison Ford's return, George Lucas decided to freeze Han Solo in carbonite at the end of Empire Strikes Back. This meant he could be dead or alive in the third movie. If you have other Star Wars stats you would like me to look at, let me know in the comments down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like me to make more content like this in the future. And leave suggestions in the comments of videos you would like me to create for you. See you next time, Data Betas.